Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Diego Castro. NEDA Secretary Arsenio Balisacan shuts down speculations that he is being tapped as the new agriculture chief. Balisacan told the Philippine Star succinctly that there was, quote, no such offer. Balisacan is part of the economic team along with Finance Secretary Ben Jokno, who remarked that the appointment is a, quote, sound proposal for now, though President Bongbong Marcos concurrently heads the DA. DOH Special Advisor for Non-Communicable Diseases Dr. Tony Leachon has quit, citing personal reasons. In his resignation letter addressed to Health Secretary Ted Herbosa, Leachon said this is what he believes is best for him and his family, and that he did not make the decision lightly. He lamented that he was not referred to as a public health expert. Recall that during the DOH budget hearing on September 6, Iloilo Representative and former Health Secretary Janet Garin raised doubts over Leachon's qualifications, given his, quote, malicious and skewed statements. Prior to that, the two previously butted heads in 2016, when Leachon said that both Garin and the late former President Noynoy Aquino should be held accountable for the Dengvaxia mess. Former President Rodrigo Duterte apparently has no plans to return to politics for now. This comes after current Pampanga Representative and former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo tried to encourage Duterte to try to enter politics anew after his term ended in 2022. Talks pushing Duterte to gun for a senatorial post in 2025 have been swirling around for some time now. But Duterte's legal counsel, Salvador Medialdea, maintained that Duterte doesn't want a political comeback at all. Apparently, the 78-year-old former chief executive just wants to pursue his hobbies, like riding his motorcycle and catching up on his sleep. Recall, though, that back in 2016, Duterte had also been hot and cold on running for president, which he ended up doing anyway. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. President Bongbong Marcos presided over a sectoral meeting on the price cap for rice on Tuesday. Part of that meeting is the rollout of the cash assistance for affected rice retailers who are selling regular milled and well-milled rice at a loss. Marcos Jr. also ordered to expedite the distribution of livelihood assistance to affected rice farmers. Some retailers have been hesitating to sell rice because their costs are higher than the imposed price ceiling at 41 and 45 pesos. However, after the sectoral meeting at Malacanang, the President mentioned that they are seeing changes due to the assistance distribution.
The implementation and enforcement is going as well as we can expect. Parang nagkaroon naman ng effect na yung iba na ayaw magtinda muna ng kanilang bigas ay dahan-dahan lumalabas na dahil nakakasiguro sila na kahit papano meron silang matatanggap para kapalit dun sa kung malulugi sila dahil sa pagbili nila ng mataas na presyo at saka sa pabili nila sa ilalim ng price cap na ginawa natin.
The government will roll out the fuel subsidy for drivers and operators starting today. Drivers with modern jeepneys and UV Express will receive 10,000 pesos each. Those with traditional jeeps, bus, minibus, taxi, TNVS, and school service vehicles will be given 6,500 pesos. Meanwhile, 1,000 pesos will be distributed to tricycle drivers, while delivery drivers get 1,200 pesos each. The fuel subsidy is expected to benefit about 1.36 million operators and drivers nationwide. Since January, the prices of diesel have gone up to over 10 pesos per liter and 15 pesos a liter for gasoline prices. This week, petroleum is more expensive again, with diesel products up by 40 centavos a liter and gasoline and kerosene up by 20 centavos per liter. In weather, a new low-pressure area has been spotted within the Philippine territory. As of 3 a.m., the LPA was located some 610 kilometers east of Itbayat, Batanes. Its trough will bring scattered rains over the Bicol region, Aurora, and Quezon. Pag-asa said there's a slim chance for the LPA to develop into a tropical cyclone. Habagat, meanwhile, continues to affect most parts of the country. Rains are expected over Metro Manila, Visayas, Zamboanga, BAR-MM, and Socsargen, as well as in Mimaropa, Calabarzon, Central Luzon, La Union, Pangasinan, and Benguet. The rest of the country may also experience rains due to localized thunderstorms. And that's it for this hour. Join us again at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News. All sides, all the time.